It's Lana Smith from Sense Memory. It's cocktail time on Friday night in San Francisco. And I want to first take a sip of my Vesper. Perfect. Just a perfect way to win the week and end the week. I want to tell you about an event that happened here in San Francisco last night in regards to the book signing by Barbara Herman of her incredible book, Scent and Subversion, Decoding a Century of Provocative Perfumes. And here's the book by Barbara. An incredible cover. The cover just says so much about the whole idea of the 20th century perfume history. And the book covers everything from the creation of the very first modern perfumes, such as here we go, I've got it right here. The Fougere Royale, Jiki, and Chypre from 1882 to 1919, and then moves through the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s to 80s, the 90s, and into the present. And it's an incredible book full of wonderful illustrations of perfume ads that are just gorgeous. And you can see here they're listed her perfume reviews, and they're very witty, smart, entertaining, great reviews. It's a wonderful book. It's a great book for anyone who really would like to understand the history, the modern history of perfume from the late 1800s to today. The event was hosted by Books Incorporated, and that's located at 601 Van Ness Avenue in San Francisco in the Opera Plaza building. Met my friend Hillary, Mary, and perfumer Mario Tomas for dinner at the wonderful Max Opera Cafe. And there was live music with beautiful piano and singing and great meal. And then we went right across the foyer to the bookstore and attended the event. And Barbara gave a wonderful, wonderful talk about her book and about the history of modern perfume, and then signed her book at the end and let us all smell some wonderful vintage perfumes. Everything that she reviews is a review of the vintage, which she collects. She's a great collector. It was a great event. I wish you could have all been there. If you get a chance to get a hold of the book, it is incredible. I can't recommend it enough. I'm really enjoying reading it. I'm halfway through. I read from the very beginning up through, I'm in the middle of World War II. I did that all last night. So anyway, I did take, of course, some video, so here for your enjoyment is a bit of the evening. Remember, wear what you love and not what they say you should like. Cheers.
For her blog, Yesterday's Perfume, Barbara has spent the last 6 years creating an online archive of perfumes, relating her experiences with them and fixing them in a cultural context.
Thank you for coming out tonight, and thank you to Marie Janice and BookSync for hosting the event. I'm very happy to be reading in San Francisco. I lived in the Bay Area for 15 years, and it was in San Francisco that I began collecting tiny decants of perfume and full bottles from eBay and poking around estate sales and putting all of my little bottles in my refrigerator in my apartment mission. And that I was really experiencing that. And although there was a lot of discussion about the aesthetics of perfume, and I'm very interested in the aesthetics, what I was discovering as I was going through the decades and starting to, amass perfumes from the teens, the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, is that each decade kind of had a different style, and I wanted to know what that meant. In the same way that like a mini skirt means one thing and a long dress means another, or a tight silhouette or a loose silhouette, like all these things signify something, and perfumes have their own silhouettes as well.
The event was hosted by our bookstore here. Oh golly, hold on. Enjoyment is a bit of the evening, and remember, when you, I did take a